Painless to navigate and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in. Tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
This newfound momentum is maybe built on that maybe things are not as bad as we thought.
Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
That's right. That is a lie. It is unbelievable. We have record low consumer confidence, record high corporate debt, and the banks, by the way, are hurt by that record high corporate debt as they're worried that they're not going to get paid. In fact, even China is worried. China's been selling off our treasuries. That's right. They've been dumping our treasuries big time. I'll get into that a little bit later. These people are unbelievable. Small business owners, same thing. Record low confidence in the economy, moving forward. They don't want to invest. Even large companies are investing, looking forward. You got to move forward. You got to look forward. How could things not be good? Mortgage applications are a 22-year low. Refis at a 9-year low. I mean, this is crazy. We still have a negative net worth, the United States, of $20 trillion. The Congress, those idiots, keep spending $216,000 per second more than we take in. That's $2.2 trillion, more than the $4 trillion it takes in. Congress is still paying record interest on our national debt. Record. $400 billion. Here's the big one. Yields are inverting. Are these people just plain deaf? Are they just stupid? When yields are inverting, that is telling you we're heading for a deeper problem. When yields invert, they're just ignoring, no big deal. Yields are inverting. That's a red flag. That's one of the red flags. You're going to go into a deep, deep, deep recession. It's going to go into a crash. Historic stock valuations. The stock valuations are insane. Margin debt is absolutely nuts. Look at the equity withdrawals. People are going in, they've been refinancing their home, pulling out all their money. Do you know right now, nobody talks about this, 20% of mortgages, homes are now upside down. 20% of homes that have mortgages are upside down. 20%. It was 30% in the crash. We're at 20%, but nobody talks about it. They're not going to talk about it. All this going on while Biden and his green socialists are killing the economy, trying to get rid of oil. They want everybody to go get an electric car. All I can tell you is do not get too comfortable with this rally. Because it's an illusion. It's created this rally by the fake business network, an illusion. That the bottom was put in yesterday. That's what they're telling us. Can you believe this? They're telling us the bottom was put in the market yesterday. What are you, nuts? Let's review. Monday, the market opened up 300 points. Then it gave it all back at the closing. Not just the 300 points. They gave an additional 200 points. We went negative 200 points. What are you, nuts? That was Monday. Are you kidding? And the reason is that Apple made an announcement during the day that they're slowing down. They're not going to be hiring as many people. So we had a 500-point swing to the downside. But something happened overnight. Something happened overnight on Monday. A wave of amnesia blanketed investors while they slept. Because Tuesday, when they woke up, all they heard was the birds singing. There they are. Yeah, the birds sing. Yep, everything's happy. The investors had no memory of Monday's market action. Enough with the birds. Or Apple. Amnesia. Amnesia. This is unbelievable. So, they decided to create an illusion. Noise. Or was it great timing? Think about what happened yesterday. After the market dropped 250 points negative after it was up 300 points, yesterday we wake up and all of a sudden all this great news hits us. They announced yesterday, Netflix made a mistake. It didn't lose 2 million subscribers. 900. They only lost 900. What? 900? How did a public company, how could they be that off? Impossible. They would know every day how many customers they have. I have subscribers. I know every day how many we gain, how many we lose. First thing I add in the morning. Ask for it every day. How many we gain, how many we lose. Anybody does that in this kind of business when you have subscribers. But they just happened to miss. They made a mistake. They didn't have 2 million subscribers drop. No, just 900. Wow. Gee, that's amazing, isn't it?
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow. Then they announced, right after that, get this one, the CDC. Hey, good news. The COVID program for cruise ships ended. They don't have to report anymore if anybody gets COVID in the market. Wow, that's great. Then they also announced right after that, the dollar's weakening after it's going straight up, for God's sakes, for 2 years? That means oil stocks going to go higher, and they did. Unbelievable. So think about that. It just happens to be the market after the first day, Monday, drops 300 points, then goes negative 200 points. The next morning, all this wonderful news comes in. Not 2 million subscribers, they only lost 900. The CDC, no more. Cruise lines don't have to report any illness, which, of course, that was great for all of the travel stocks. This is crazy. This is crazy. A week earlier, our charts, our color-coded charts that I always talk about, it told us, it identified that money was shifting around. Now, this is a week earlier before they made that announcement to CDC. So we started to purchase travel stocks. We purchased NCLH, which is the cruise line, Norwegian Cruise Line. We purchased that. We're up 10%. We bought Marriott Hotels, 8%. Hyatt went up 5%. We bought that. Delta Airlines, rather, 7%. We bought Starbucks, 6%. This is all a week before. And we also bought oil. We bought oil yesterday, early in the morning. Hess. We bought the ETF, XLE, the energy. We bought MRO, the refiner. They're all up 2-3% one day. But the one that we're proud of the most is the fact that we were able to identify the travel stocks, that something was going on a week ago, that money was shifting to them. And sure enough, they came out with that announcement. Was this all great timing? Were they that smart? Or do you think it was just an illusion or noise? Come on, give me a break. What are you, nuts? I mean, that is insane. And before that, everybody's going, oh my God, look at the inflation. People are paying for gasoline. Look how much they're paying for meat. People can't afford this. Now everything's okay? Everything's all right now.
That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the fellas on the St. Louis team.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
You know the fellas' names?
Yes.
Well, then who's playing first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name on first base.
Who?
The fellow playing first base for St. Louis.
Who?
That's exactly what's going on. I'll tell you what you need to do when I get back. Phil's Gang, join it. 10 days free.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, what, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Now, how long have I been saying? First of all, how long before this market crashed I told you it was going to? I said this market is going to crash. I gave you the date, the whole deal. But let's talk about where we are today. Didn't I tell you that markets, before they crash, they always have a rally? Don't fall for the rally. Kramer did the same thing in the dot-coms. I'll never forget, it was April. He told everybody that was it, the bottom is in. Just like everybody's being told that today. The bottom is in, the bottom's in now. And I said, no, it isn't. And I kept nailing Kramer, going, Kramer, it's wrong. The bottom is not in. And it wasn't in. And people lost their shirts who followed him. And they're still losing their shirts. Because every time I never heard him say not to buy a stock. It's always buy a stock, buy this, buy that stock, buy. Everything's buy. Because it's the same song and dance. He always knows the guy that runs the company. Like this one here.
I'm calling about One Oak, ticker symbol OKE. I'm wondering if I should just keep it for the long haul or take my profits.
Oh, no, keep it. I mean, look, I know I'm good friends. Well, it's been a long time now with Walter Hulse.
Yeah, he's always good friends with somebody. So today he comes on, and here's what he says today. This is amazing. First comes out and says this.
What do we make of it?
Comes out and says this.
I know that many people have lost their shirts because of this market.
No, not because of the market, Kramer, because of you. And that's why let me go on what he said.
There's always going to be an army of people eager to say anything Kramer tells you, take the other side of the trade.
And it's true. If you do that, you make money. Not on every stock. You catch an acorn every once in a while. But the problem when you listen, and it's not just him, okay? I know I pick on him because he's the worst of them all. Because Kramer used to rig the market until he got caught. Remember when Stewart caught him?
You ran a hedge fund.
Yes, I did for many years.
All right.
You know, a lot of times when I was short at my hedge fund and I was positioned short, meaning I needed it down, I would.
So I don't want to run the whole thing. He was trying to BS Stewart about how he was a good guy. He was the good guy. He was going to stop all this shorting, and Stewart just tore him apart, caught him in a bold-faced lie. And now he's taking a lot of heat because of all these lousy picks. Because he always, remember, but it's their job to do that. That's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. The fake Business News Network is supposed to make you feel good, make you feel happy, build your confidence so you go out and buy what they're advertising. That's right. Buy what they're advertising. Their goal is to enrich their advertisers, not you, with an illusion of prosperity, an illusion of hope, optimism. I mean, when you keep telling people you know the guy personally of course you're going to buy it. And so today he came out, and I mean, he really, look what he said today.
I know that many people have lost their shirts because of this market.
No,
and I can't blame them for wanting to take it out on me. I'll do my best to put that shirt back on if you want.
No, you're not going to put that. You've been doing the same thing for years. But my point is not to be here talking about him. My point is he's part of the system. That's what I'm talking about. Their job is to get you to buy because someone's got to pay for the airtime that they're on. CNBC has to pay for airtime. Fox Business has to pay for airtime. And who pays for it? Their advertisers. So they got to please their advertisers. When I first got in this business, I was hired on this show to just come in and it was a good-sized show. It was around the country. They wanted me to do a little piece every morning as to what the market's going to do. And I come on and I tell the truth. Is when I was calling the crash for the dot-coms. No, the housing market, calling the crash. And the producer would start calling me and say, you can't say that. People are getting upset. I said, well, what do you want me to tell them? Well, tell them it's not going to crash. And this is the God's honest truth. He was the producer, good guy. And he reminded me they got to pay for airtime. And they needed, he said the advertisers are getting angry because I'm telling the truth. So he said, don't tell them the truth. Just tell them to keep buying. The economy's good. So I left. I wasn't on that for a month. But that's how it works. But let's get back to what's going on now. So anyways, so think about this. The fake Business News Network announces, like I said on Tuesday, that Netflix had a mistake. They didn't lose $2 million. They only lost $900. Wow. Then, I mean, think about that, how stupid that is. You think that really happened? They knew how many they were losing. They beefed it up. And then the fake Business News Network announced the CDC. You don't think they're holding this back? They weren't working? You don't think the fake Business Network were working with the CDC to release this thing this week during earnings season? That the cruise ship, that they're ending the COVID program for cruise ships to rally the market? I'm glad they did, because I said we made good money on all those stocks and travel. And then, I mean, and here's the test. Let me tell you the test. It's not the bottom. When they keep saying the bottom's in, please don't listen to them. It's not the bottom. The test of strength of any rally is not the bottom. Not even how close it is. The S&P is above this. It's near a substantial high. In this case, the S&P, remember they've been saying when the market started to crash, they started to say 4,000 on the S&P or SPX 4,000, 400 SPY. That was the base. That was the bottom. They kept saying 400, 400. That was the bottom. And when it broke all the way through that bottom, it went down to 360 or 3,600. Now they're trying to rally it back up to that 4,000, saying the bottom is in today, and and when they get to that 4,000, that's going to be the proof that the crash is over. And that's not the proof. The test of you need to understand what is it they use for a test that's going to identify for you as an investor how sustainable this market is. Is it in a bullish trend? I'll explain that when I get back from this break. It's about sustainability.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. clarity, good information, and fun.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Look, I've been in this business over 50 years. I've been on this earth 76 years. I can tell you that when they made these announcements yesterday, after Apple took that big collapse on Monday, they had to do something. They had to do something. It wasn't a coincidence that you have three newsmakers the next morning. Netflix, right? Oh, we didn't lose 2 million. No, not at all. We only lost 900,000 people, that's all.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then right after that, hey, the CDC, they're not going to require the cruise ships anymore to report anyone that has COVID.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow, that was big. Market rallied. Minutes after that, the dollar's weakened. That's pushing oil stocks higher for traders. Oh, this is good news. And the dollar's weakened. It's good for corporations because now they can export more because they always export more when the dollar is weak.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Shit, 3 hits right there. Bam, bam, bam. All noise. The test is not on the bottom. It's never been. Over 50 years in this market, I can tell you, and Steve can tell you, it's not the bottom. The bottom means nothing. The test is sustainability. And how do you test sustainability? Easy. It's the most important thing. It identifies, you have to identify, is the trend of the rally bullish? That's what's important, is the rally a bullish rally. You can have rallies that aren't bullish, and this rally is not bullish. And here's how you measure it. First of all, you got to have the 50-day moving average. There's 2 lines on a chart. There's a 50-day, that shows support. There's a 200-day line, that shows support. The 50-day moving average line should be crossing and going up through the 200-day moving average. In other words, you got to have that 50-day, it's extremely important. The 200-day moving average is considered extremely important. The 50-day moving average also has an important role to play to identify if we are in a bullish trend and if this rally is sustainable. You got to have that moving average, must be above the 200-day. It has to go up through it and be on top of the 200-day. And on top of the 200-day, you got to have at least an acceptable number of the S&P 500 stocks up above that 200-day moving average. And the acceptable number is 70%. You know where we are now? 20%. Not 70, 20%. And I'm going to have my producer, Willie, check it right now. We're to make sure I'm current on where we are on the breadth on the S&P. He said he just said confirmed it 20%. Now, where's the 50-day moving average? How far away is that from the 200-day? It has to be above it, or the market rally will collapse. We're 12% away from it. The 50-day line is 12% away from the most important critical 200-day line. These lines identify on a chart. If there's support for the rally, and there isn't any. Now you can say, well, 12%, that's not far. Whoa, let's put the 12% in perspective. You're a contractor. You're building a bridge. You got to build a span of 1 mile from one side of the river to the other. Guess what? You missed it by a half a mile. You think that's much? That's incredible, isn't it? Well, that's exactly 12%. Very, very bad. Big miss. That's crazy. And they're saying the bottom is in. Don't listen to them when they say the bottom is in. That's right. Yeah, yes, I am picking on Cramer, but he always does this. Do you remember it was 5 months ago when he came out with an act of contrition? This is 5 months ago what he said.
I'm no longer inclined to recommend companies that lose money on the show because I want what I call viewers.
But 5 months later, he goes right back to the same trick. What's his trick? Oh, I know the CEO. He's a good friend of mine. I know the CEO. So now he's coming out with another contrition 5 months later. But first he says this.
What do we make of this suddenly buoyant market? Look, I know it's hard to tune out the constant drumbeat of negativity, but that might be precisely the reason why stocks can bottom. In fact, there's a good chance maybe they already bottomed.
Don't listen to him or everybody else about a bottom. Bottom isn't important. I don't care what the bottom is. Is there sustainability? Is the trend bullish? And the answer is no, because the 50-day is not above the 200-day, and 70% of the S&P 500 stocks are not above the 200-day, being supported by 200-day, just 20% of the stocks. But again, now he's right back to the same thing he said 5 months ago.
I know that many people have lost their shirts because of this market, and I can't blame them for wanting to take it out on me. I'll do my best.
Well, take it out on him because he's the one that recommended the stocks. Then he says this.
There's always going to be an army of people eager to say anything Cramer tells you, take the other side of the trade.
But why, Jim? Why are they saying that? Because you're saying the bottom could be in. It's not in. And it's not just you. Your whole Fox business, all of those people, the bottom's in, the bottom's in. CNN, the bottom's in. Bloomberg, bottom's in. Everything's the bottom's in. What the hell's that got to do with a rally? Not a damn thing. Sustainability, trend. And also, what is really important is my chart. The color-coded chart that I've been talking to you about for years that you don't even want to try for 10 days. It's free. It's solid red. It's solid red. There's not another chart in the universe, unless they want to go to court, that can do this. This chart is patent. Steve and I took years to build this. Didn't happen overnight. It's a pretty hard chart to build when you're following the most important people in the market. You're following the big investment bankers who are responsible for buying stocks for who? For the hedge funds. Not only hedge funds, they buy the stocks for insurance companies. That's a pretty heavy load. And they're buying stocks. Their clients are mutual funds. That's their job. So you got to follow them. You got to follow the money. Because where the money is going, that's where they are. You got to follow where the money's flowing to. That's them. They're the ones that make it all happen. So, again, we're not even close. Not even close. And look at this. Do you know we're only up 8% from the overall low that this market hit? The S&P, remember, went down 23%. The high was in January 3rd of 2022 at 4,796. Then we went down. We hit a low on June 16, 2022. That's a drop of 23%. You know how long? The last crash we had during the pandemic where the market went down 31%, it only went down 30 days, and it turned around and went right back up. Why? Because it had sustainability. Because 70% of the S&P 500 stocks were above the 200-day moving average, and the 50-day was above the 200-day moving average. We're not even close. Be careful. Why don't you join my gang for 10 days? At least free for 10 days. You'll learn how to market
Want more
work.
information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020. Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed, because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere, because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
But Diana Olick now with some instant reaction. What are these? Are these cracks we're seeing, Diana? Are we in a full-fledged retrenchment of that great story about housing prices?
I think we're moving towards that retrenchment. I mean, look at these numbers. They were a little bit weaker than expected overall, but when you break out single family, which is what we're really watching here, you're seeing big drops. 8% in the permits month to month, down 11% year over year. Also in the starts for single family, down 8% and down significantly year over year. And this is when we talk about the big builders, D.R. Horton, Lennar, Pulte, Toll Brothers. They are all warning that things are really slowing down. And you saw it in the builder sentiment numbers yesterday, an epic drop of 12 points. That was the largest really in the history of that survey on builder sentiment.
Unbelievable. Oh, I see, though, but let's forget that. Because according to everybody at the Fake Business News Network, everything's terrific. Everything's great. Oh, my God. See what I'm talking about? Anytime we are the stock market, our economy is home building. Would someone answer me, how could we be in this big rally? How could you say this rally is sustainable? They can't. But see, they don't tell you about, they never talk about sustainability. They always talk, it's off the bottom, off the bottom, off the bottom. Just like they always tell you the same thing, buy in a dip, buy in a dip. Anybody tells you to buy in a dip, anybody tells you add to your losses on the way down. Have you heard anything so stupid as that? Only somebody stupid like Biden would say that. Add to your losses on the way down. Gee, I bought the stock $100, now it's $50. Oh, buy more of it. Now here we are sitting with mortgage applications at a 22-year low. Housing starts hit a 9-year low. Refis are down 71%. And the mortgage rate's gone from 3% to 6%. And 8.8 million, it's now 10 million actually, renters are behind on their rent. And I forgot what the number was. I saw it this morning. I think it was 20%. It was 20% of people that own a mortgage are behind on their mortgage. It was only 30% during the prime time, during the peak of the housing crash that we went through. This is just unbelievable. Look, every day, if you would just for 10 days follow Steve, there's no better trader, I believe, in the world. How do I know? Because I trained him. Been with me for years. Every day at 2 o'clock, he takes our portfolio of stocks and explains to you which stock, what it's doing, and what to do with it. Listen, he's talking about Goldman Sachs. That's one of my stocks.
Goldman Sachs, let's go ahead and put in a scout to short it still. Okay, I know we're red over yellow down here, but we're still plenty far underneath 32%.
So my point is, he tells you exactly what to do. So you start out, you go to my site, philsgang.com, hit where it says get started. You get your working investor stocks, the group of stocks. Every day, he puts it up with the Pro 2 color-coded chart. And not only do you learn how to buy a stock, but when the market goes down, you learn how to sell it short and make money. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for people just to be sitting there trying to buy a stock. Do you know how good you have to be? Then you always got to be worried, is the market going up? Is the market going up? Oh, it's got to go up. It's got to go up. When you know how to short and you know how to buy, you don't care where the market goes. And that's why I designed the Pro 2 color-coded chart, which you're going to get free for 10 days, which gives you the actual color. It tells you if you should buy or not, if you should sell short or not. because the colors stay solid, not like your charts. Your charts are always green candlestick, red candlestick, green, 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 red, green. No. The design, this was so difficult about designing this. We had to get every candlestick to go red to identify the flow of the money. So when J.P. Morgan and Morgan's and Blackstone and Morgan Stanley are going out and they're buying stocks for the hedge funds they represent, for the insurance companies they represent, we want to follow that money. That tells you the truth, not these guys on CNBC or Fox Business. It's not just Kramer. It's the whole crew. It's unbelievable. Because that's their job. So, remember what I am telling you. You're going to test, you have to test sustainability. That means you're testing the trend. There's the test, not the bottom, not the top where the high is. It's sustainability. You got to have the 50-day moving average going up through the 200-day moving average line. That's easy. You can learn. You're going to learn that in 2 seconds with us. 50 goes up through the 200, and then when the 50's on top of the 200, then you got to have 70% of the 500 S&P stocks above the 200. Well, guess where we are now? The 50 is nowhere near the 200. 12% away. May as well be 12 miles away, 1,200 miles away. We don't have stocks above the 200-day moving average. We only have now, I don't even think it's, what's it, 20%? 20%, that's it. You got to have 70. And then look what she said about the housing business. And they're telling you the bottom is in? They're telling you the bottom is in. Are you kidding me? And the economy's on fire? The consumer's quite strong? I'm so sick of hearing that.
If you look at the consumer's quite strong.
How's he quite strong? When round it off, 10 million people can't even pay their rent. For God's sakes. What are you kidding? Auto, subprime auto, historic delinquencies. Historic. Everything's okay though, huh? I don't think so. So then think about the bottom line. The market dropped. If you take the S&P, what drives the S&P is the bank stocks and a handful of the biggest tech stocks, the FANG stocks. That market dropped 23%. It's been down, how many months? It's been down 190 days and still has not capitulated. Meaning that where we get 70% of the stocks above the 200-day moving average, you only have 20%. And people are in there buying today like, oh, everything's okay again. And the other lie they're telling us too yesterday and today, not only are they saying the bottom's in, but they're saying, well, the Fed's not going to raise the rates, not even the 1%. They're not going to raise the rates 50%. They're not going to raise the rates 25%. They may not raise rates at all because the bottom's in. Can you imagine saying something so stupid, such a lie? So we're only up 8% off the bottom. What are you, nuts? That's in the S&P. Let's go to the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is dead, 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 dead. Why? Because the NASDAQ started to drop November 19, 2021. It went down 34%. You're only up 11% of a 34% drop. And how many days is that? Probably another 190 days. It can't even get moving. Why? Because the only way the NASDAQ stocks, the big tech stocks go up is in an environment of low interest rates. Rates are going up, not down. Then you got the banks. Remember, it's the banks and the tech stocks that drive the market. The tech stocks are dead. Okay, sure, you had a bump off the bottom. We're in those stocks, and we wouldn't throw those today with our gang. We got in those a while back. We got into those, wouldn't Willie? And June 21st, because our color-coded chart said money's moving into them. And we got into Apple, we're up 14%, Microsoft 5%, Nvidia 6%, 11% into it, Tesla 6%. We're in those. But those aren't investments. Why? Because the rally is not sustainable. Why? Because the 50-day is not above the 200-day, and 70% of the 500 stocks are not above the 200-day. What are you, nuts? One thing that's really crazy, I don't want to forget this. Do you know right now, I'll tell you how bad things are getting. You know that China has been dumping U.S. treasuries? They used to own $1.2 trillion. Now they only own $843 billion. Can you imagine? And we got Japan dumping treasuries. That's real bad. That's real bad. And not only that, you know what Biden's doing? And everybody believes because he was paid off when the communist China gave them $1.5 billion for their hedge fund. Now they're going to take the tariffs off. Take the tariffs off? Oh, and there's no reciprocal agreement. Are you kidding? We'll talk about that tomorrow. Look, join my gang. Go to philsgang.com. Click where it says Get Started. And I am telling you, it's free for 10 days, and at least learn how the market works.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600.